Hi everyone, this is Ingrid from Old Town Charm. I am doing today the pomegranate soap using the hot process technique. I have a client that loves the pomegranate soap and she orders it every month, and she pretty much orders a full batch. So what I do is she wants it really quickly. I use the hot process method since it is less curing time. Actually, after I finish this batch, this will become soap. So difference between hot process and cold process is that the cold process takes about 3 to 4 weeks to cure. The hot process is soap actually immediately, but I still like to cure it for a week just to make sure that it's hard enough. The other difference between hot process and cold process is that the hot process, you can do it with a crock pot, or like I do it with a stick blender and my oils and my lye water at a very high temperature, pretty much at 195, I believe. And then with cold process, my temperatures are really at 82, 85 degrees on both. The cool thing about hot process is coming up right now, well, you'll see the reaction and it looks like it's a volcano erupting. Once the reaction is done, you just have to take your stick blender or your spoon and keep on mixing it until you do not see any more volcano, or you see the changes between the mashed potato phase all the way to the Vaseline phase. But yes, it's one of the things that is hard on hot process is that it's a lot of mixing. You do get tired, your arms get tired, but the reward is that you get soap immediately. I always say don't move away from your batch, because with hot process you never know when you're gonna get a reaction. I've heard stories that they've been waiting for a reaction, and they just left the room to get some ingredient, and when they come back they have an overflow everywhere in the table. And remember, this is very high temperature of lye, and lye itself is very caustic and it can burn. So the cleanup is very dangerous. So just be careful, look at your batch all the time. Like right now, I was cleaning my stick blender and it just started erupting. Now, even though I feel like it's already saponified, I noticed that the temperature was still a bit high. It was 205 degrees. So I went and warmed up my goat's milk and my Greek yogurt. I don't like to put any colors at this time or any fragrances, because of its high temperature, it will just burn out my fragrance. So I just wait a little bit more. I cover it again just to make sure there's no more volcano and actually saponification was reached. As you can see, it didn't move, it stayed the same, and I can see already in the bottom some clear Vaseline, so that means this was already soap. For the colors, I'm using True Red set from Mad Micas. I've been purchasing their colors and I love it. I was a bit concerned with this set because it's 3 colors to make this True Red, and one is like fuchsia, one is like orangey, and the other one looks like wine. But you'll see the bars at the end. The color is amazing. It is truly a true red, and I love it. The fragrance, I'm using, of course, like the name, Pomegranate. And I buy the fragrance from Essential Depot. I have tried other pomegranates, but this one is pretty much true to the fruit. So I love the color. It's pretty much matching the fruit and the fragrance too. Here I'm adding the batch to the mold, and even though you see that's different from the cold process is more fluid, still this bar comes out very nice and solid with a lot of textures in the top, but it's just beautiful. Now I'm cutting the soap, and as you can see, that is a true red. Mad Micas, you do not disappoint. Love it. I love how these bars came out. The fragrance is amazing. It's just a great bar. My client is going to be extremely happy. Sometimes you'll get a bar like this that has a portion that's not colored. That doesn't necessarily mean that the bar is not good. That is still soap. Sometimes when you scrape your container, you scrape the sides and it doesn't have any mixture, but it's already saponified and it goes into your mold. But it's not aesthetically pleasing, so I might stay with that bar and not give it to my client, but it's still a good bar of soap. This is not a sponsored video, but I do want to say thank you to Mad Mica for making amazing colors, and also Essential Depot for also providing me with great ingredients to make my soap, and also amazing fragrance and essential oils. I'm going to keep on using them both because as of right now, they're just making my soap look better and better. And here is the result. Love the true red. Look, that's just beautiful. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and if you would like to see more videos, hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, just hit that big thumbs up. Thank you again. Bye.